In a bulletin edition of the Countdown podcast, available now wherever you podcast, the appeals court for the District of Columbia has actually stayed for at least 2 weeks Judge Chutkan's gag order on Trump. This is absolute bullshit. And the members of the 3-judge panel, consisting of 2 judges appointed by Obama and 1 by Biden, should be impeached and disbarred, because rather than dismissing the ridiculous Trump argument or even calling for an emergency hearing, they issued boilerplate language saying the purpose of this administrative stay is to give the court sufficient opportunity to consider the emergency motion for a stay pending appeal and should not be construed in any way as a ruling on the merits of that motion. Having washed their hands of dealing with the issue, they say the legal words without for a moment understanding what those words mean, or that they have just given Trump a new license to stochastically kill for 17 more days and he will certainly try to use it. Or that they are observing legal niceties while Trump is a terrorist and they have just given him more time and space to enact his terrorism. We like to think we are a nation of laws and not of men. We say it from generation to generation, but flatly it is not always true in this country. We have dealt with existential threats before, in the Civil War, in the World Wars, after the JFK assassination, after 9/11, and then cleared up the legal niceties later, and we need to do so now because Trump is exactly that kind of existential threat to our nation. And the D.C. Appeals Court failed America tonight. Full details in the bulletin edition of the Countdown podcast, available now wherever you podcast and also on YouTube.